we wanted to take a minute to introduce to you our space in the river. So we're in Rockland County, and this is looking at the land area around the Hudson. We have the Hudson kind of cutting up through the middle of this, and you'll see that the Hudson Highlands, which is this incredible stretch of mountains, is kind of framing the top of our section of the Hudson River. And we're going to zoom in a little bit more and kind of really get up close and personal with some of the wonderful rock formations that form our area. All right, so we're going to take a little bit of a deeper dive into our part of the Hudson River. So if you were to start down here, you would have the George Washington Bridge, and this is where Lamont is located. Our field station, which is where we are right now, is right down here at the end of Piermont Pier. And this is a mile-long pier that extends well out into the Hudson River in this really wide section. So this is the widest part of our river, Haverstraw Bay and Tappan Z, this big kind of bays area. This is the Palisades Sill, which is a 200 million plus extent of rock that actually formed. It was an intrusion that pushed up through the land at that point and is so hard and rigid that it's remained. And the Piermont Pier was actually built with quarried rock that came from that Palisades Sill. The quarries in this area no longer are active, but we do still have an active quarry in Rockland County. This is up here by Haverstraw, and you can see this kind of deep bowl that's been formed by just pulling that rock material out. So this 200 million year old, very resistant diabase or basalt that exists is really framing our part of the Hudson River, providing this wonderful backstop. You can see that down by Piermont Pier, there's the marsh. This is our Piermont Marsh. It's the largest brackish marsh in the Hudson River and provides us kind of an interesting environment or ecosystem in which we are influenced, even out here in the middle of Piermont Pier. And one other thing I want to mention is the colors on this map. So this very, very deep dark blue that's up here towards the north of Rockland County is actually a deepening that goes along in the river. So as we move into the Hudson Highlands, the rocks are very resistant and it forces the water to really carve down more deeply. Whereas this part of the river is really very, very shallow and very productive.